HealthPlus for Men-Eswatini has successfully implemented a 12-month-long opportunity project funded by AmplifyChange in spite of the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. The social justice project aimed at breaking through the remaining persistent barriers to ensure improved healthcare services uptake by the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and intersex community members in Eswatini. The wrath of the COVID-19 pandemic continuously intensified, bearing a double tragedy for the LGBTI community members as stigma and discrimination endures to prevail as well. This created the need to innovatively reinforce advocacy strategies, psychosocial and mental health support services tailored for the beneficiaries to achieve remarkable milestones and lessons learned. Due to the increase in demand for more sensitizations by healthcare workers, parents, and community gatekeepers, we ended up exceeding the expected target reach. However, implementation was not all smooth sailing as COVID-19 restrictions were tightened and we had to revert to virtual sensitizations, which subsequently challenged the monitoring and evaluation systems. This was at the point at which the team came up with the intervention of broadcasting a live TV show titled Smash Hate. Our viewership statistics show that we were able to reach an even wider network of the population, as it was only screened on national television, but also it was streaming live on social media platforms, that is YouTube, Facebook, etc.
Smash Hate challenge ngixolisa ngokuthi namuhla sibhudile kufika kubomabonakude benu babukele emakhaya, but sesikhona lapha kuhlelo lwethu lethiwa Smash Hate where we embrace diversity. Namuhla ke sitawubuka ihlangothi lemthoka kakhulu, sitawubuka ihlangothi letemithetho, sitawubuka ihlangothi lema human rights. Namuhla ke studio angihambi ngedwana njengoba ngihlale ngikutshela onke amalanga ukuthi njalo ngaboLwesine mayihlangana insimbi yesifupha ngidabe ngila estudio ku channel yeMaswati engiletha.
From the reviews of our TV show, the comments on our social media posts, and as well as the knowledge assessment questionnaires and interviews, we were able to evaluate the remarkable impact of the project on behavioral change. The show brought forward thought-provoking conversations on LGBTI issues and livelihoods, hence we started to see more people reaching out inquiring on SOGI and psychosocial support services. In stride to sustain the demand created by advocacy strategies, we capitalized on resharing links of the Smash Hate show on social media, and we also partnered with a pro bono local acting crew on production of a GBV and stigma discrimination short video. The project, through collaborations with other community-based organizations, mobilized and empowered the LGBTI members, particularly those who were still in the closet, to embrace their identities. LGBTI community members appreciated the availability of the platform to voice out their stories of stigma and discrimination. They also greatly appreciated the provision of sexual reproductive health commodities and psychosocial support.
Hello, my name is Tsepo Melvin Dlamini. I'm from an organization called Trans-Swati, working with HealthPlus for Men in reaching key populations. We are grateful to have such a platform where we can be able to be educated and as well educate ourselves and understand what it means to be an LGBTI person. We are grateful to AmplifyChange, which is one of the sponsors towards this project, and HealthPlus for Men as an organization of rendering such an exceptional service towards the LGBTI community as a whole and towards the transgender community as well.
Through the Psychosocial Support Wing, the project provided psychosocial and mental health services to victims and survivors of gender-based violence among the LGBTI community. We have seen a slight positive change on the mindset and confidence of the clients to report gender-based violence cases and as well as empower their peers to access PSS services. We have also seen an increase in the number of LGBTI community members coming out and embracing their gender identities. Psychosocial support services offered to a fraction of LGBTI's parents yielded a slight reduction on homophobic family conflicts rooted on sexual diversity. The social justice project commenced at the most opportune time, where general stresses and socio-economic dismay presented by the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic accelerated gender-based violence, stigma and discrimination towards the LGBTI community members. We appreciate AmplifyChange and all stakeholders for fruitful correlations. HealthPlus for Men remains optimistic for the continued support towards the realization of inclusive healthcare services provision and gender equality.
I would love to ask you a few questions.
Right.
First question is, what gender were you assigned at birth?
Female.
Female. Okay. What gender do you identify as currently?
Well, female, but it depends on how I'm dressed.
Okay.
Because sometimes you see a female, sometimes you see a guy, but I relate to being female.
Okay. So you identify as lesbian, as maybe
As lesbian.
trans man?
No, as lesbian.
As lesbian.
Yes, I love my women.
Oh, that's great.
Sibonga kakhulu siyinkundla sesipofaneni nami egameni lenduna lethethwe ngeminye imisebenzi yelive. Kepha-ke siyabonga nathi lebesikhona sibobucopho wethambothi phasa le nkundla yasesipofaneni. Induna-ke iphumile ukuthi akube ngimlomukela laba ka-Health for Men. Sibonga ukuthi sebafundisile bayathembisa nokuthi ngeke bagcine ngekufundisa la basetaqhubeka baqhubekele nasetikhulwini beyofundisa abantu nokuthi siphila la eveni kunalabanye abantu labakhona lokukhansela ukuthi uNkulunkulu wabadala ngana indlela naye lengeke siyishintshe lekungasifu ukuthi bayikhethile yini kepha kwadingeka ukuthi abantu bafundiseke bese balokhona lokuthi baphila kanjani nalabantu emakhaya baphila kanjani nalabantwana emakhaya angathi lo mntwana mhlawumbe asakhulile asakhona ukuthi asho ukuthi lokho angikuthandi lokho ngiyakuthanda khanje ukuthi sokhula kunebuhlungu